Hey there, Leo Sun, Leo Moon, Leo Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moon Directed. Here we work with energy to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. This is actually the second time I recorded a video for you for the mid-month of March. The other one, I did upload it, but I'm going to link it in the description box below. The audio is really soft. If you're using headphones, I think you can adjust the volume just fine and hear it, but I was having a little microphone issue last week. I think I actually had my microphone turned around backwards. There you go, right? So you guys get a fresh new reading. We're going to take a look at this energy. I really want to encourage you to check out your video for the weekly moon astrology, and keep in mind that this week we have that beautiful new moon, so make your wish on that new moon. It is supported by Neptune and Venus in conjunction with conjunction with the new moon, and they're in conjunction with each other, and it's just a really great opportunity for you to ask for what you want from the universe about anything that Venus rules. So Venus rules love and money and finances and relationships, and Neptune's about your dreams and your spirituality. So your overall energy for the next couple of weeks here, we have the home. So let's get into it and see what's going on with that. Okay, here we go. So it's around the home. Let's see if we can get light on these things. We are about to have a huge storm here, so I don't know. Okay, the key to the situation. Oh, if you've never been here before, welcome. So past, present, future, thoughts, feelings, action. I assign Lenormand houses to each of the different places, and that gives it another layer of meaning. But the key to the situation here is actually the lady, and the lady in the key, in the heart space, this is the key, is receiving. It is opening up and receiving the abundance of the flow of the universe. So this makes that whole new moon energy really a key to your success here. So ask for what you want. In regards to any matters, especially anything pertaining around the home here, it appears. In the recent past, okay, so wow, arguments. We've got in the area of trying to get information. This can also be seeking information constantly, but it's in the area of thought. So those are the, like, I'm trying to figure this out. I need more information. It's rapid, it's repetitive. It could be arguments and fights. It's also, it could be a lot of disciplined studying, like you were studying really hard because you had to pass some kind of a major exam. It could have been a lot of repetition. It's not easy work when it's the whips. It's consistent, it's disciplined, and in the area of knowledge and information, sometimes it's like okay, my dad used to say to me, why do you have to learn everything the hard way? I'm like, well, because, then I remember it. So I feel like there could have been a little bit of learning something the hard way going on there. In the area of how do you transform your situation, your current situation right now, we have healing. So there is a transformative energy going on around you that is healing and helping you in some arena of your life, in the area of creating abundance moving forward. In the area of thoughts, we have the fox. And so what I see when I see the fox here in this arena, this is definitely about, okay, you're sitting there thinking, this could be why you're doing so much research. What is the best way forward? How do I get what I need? How do I put a roof over my head? How do I put food on the table? How do I take care of the things I need to take care of? And so there's a lot of, this is why being open to receiving is so important, they just said. Okay, so you're trying to figure it out, and that's a good thing. Okay, I'm a fan of having facts and information, but you're being reminded to open up to the universe and say, I always have more than enough, and there's always more on the way. Thank you so much for supporting me with the flow of abundance of the universe, and for bringing into my life the people, the places, the opportunities, everything that I need when I need it in divine timing. So when you turn over the timing issue and you give that over to spirit and just open yourself up and not worry so much about it, then that allows opportunities to flow to you in the time that you need to get you where you want to go. Okay, so in the recent past, in the area of where you've been having the anxieties, we have the child. So there's a change. There's something new. She's standing on I don't know if you can really see that. She's standing on a little dock. The wisdom, the inner knowing is behind her. So it's kind of like she's got her eyes shut. She's listening to her intuition as to when is it the right time to step off the dock. And so I feel like this new beginning in the House of the Mice is definitely, there's been some anxieties and some concerns around these issues. And so again, I want to really encourage you to be open to receiving the information that you need. In the heart space, in the future, we have the rider. And this is news and information coming in that brings you a sense of well-being. This is news. And see, the green is also about growth and healing. And so I feel like this is healing news and information coming into your heart space that allows you to progress forward. So really I feel like this is spirit, though, bringing the information and the guidance. So really being open to spirit and allowing your intuition to guide you through this process by really staying in touch with what's going on in your heart space. In the recent past, in the area of obstacles, you have luck. And so I want to say that something has happened and you were like, oh my God, my life is a mess. But I think you misunderstood. It didn't happen to you, it happened for you, is what they're saying. It happened for you. So it is an opportunity for growth, for things to move in the direction you want. And also the clover in the House of the Mountain is also about having luck overcoming obstacles. So be on the lookout for the things that are falling into place for you. And one of the things that are falling into place for you is you have the dog of loyalty. Now, you notice he has a big home here in the background, too. So there's something around the home situation that's definitely highlighted with the overall energy. But who supports you, look for their help and their guidance and be open to receiving that. Oh, please. Okay, so I just heard, I don't need any help. I can do it myself. Okay. So... they're making fun of me. All right. So yes, you probably can do everything yourself. But when you open to receive from the universe, when you let others help you, you do a couple of things with that. One, more opportunities, better situations can come to you than you could ever imagine. Two, you're giving somebody the opportunity to give, which is, we all have to be able to give and receive in order to keep things in balance. And that's why, like, for instance, when you watch a video on YouTube, you should always hit that like button, because there's energy going out to create the video. And so when you hit the like button, then you're returning energy, and it helps to balance the energetic fields. And so when somebody's trying to give you something, then it's always a great idea to allow them, if the only thing that's stopping you, wow, my nose. Okay. If the only thing that's stopping you is pride, then allow them to give to you. Sometimes strings come attached to things, and it's not in your best interest. So listen to your intuition. There's no sense in just accepting everything that comes your way without being aware of all the strings, right? We still have this need to think our way through it in the best possible manner. But pride shouldn't be the thing that causes you to hesitate. And then we have the garden. So I want you to notice the flow of green here. The outcome card, there's like so much green down here. Up here we have this red up here of root chakra and making sure you have what you need, and then we have the green of the heart chakra of the growth, and this is the purple of listening to your intuition. And so following your intuition will allow you to heal your heart, to land in the right community. So we have this home situation here. What feels like home? It could be from a job. Maybe you're transitioning to a new job. Maybe it's a new place to live. Maybe it's a new circle of friends. There's lots of things that can feel like home, right? And so there's a new community situation coming to you where there's just this healing energy around it. So it's really pumping up the healing energy when I see all this green here. And that's a very good thing. So let's get a little more guidance on this for you. But overall, I'd say this looks like, as long as you're open to receiving, and allowing people to show you that they care about you, the loyalty, I think you're going to get what you need when you need it. So you have the amber star, let go, I surrender and allow myself to grieve. So there is an ending that was probably a little difficult. I know this because in the area of transformation you have healing. So that means that it's happened already. So don't go, oh my gosh, I don't know what you're talking about. No, this has already happened. Because in the area of transformation, we have grieving. So it is not a surprise. It is nothing new coming your way. Whatever it is, you're already aware of it. I guarantee you. And now you're in the healing process and the need to start thinking about you. And so letting go of anger, resentment, negative emotions, and also your worries and your concerns about this new beginning that you are going into, because there's a lot of healing and a lot of growth energy here. I surrender and I allow myself to grieve. It is okay to be sad. It's okay to say to a couple of friends, wow, this part really sucks. So I learned something really interesting, that emotions only last physically. They like as they spark through your body, 6 seconds. But what happens is when we hang on to them and we allow them to not flow on through, that is when we create the stuck energy. And so allowing yourself to grieve and allowing it to pass through, and whatever the loss was, whether it's a loss of a loved one because they passed, and if so, I'm sorry. If it's the loss of a job, and again, actually the loss of anything, I'm really sorry, because I could feel the energy of loss here. But whatever it is, oh gosh, what was I going to say? Usually it takes, in a relationship that ends, it takes, or a loved one that has passed on, it takes about 1 month per year of the length of the relationship. So say you're 40 years old and your mother died, it might take you up to like 5 years or something to really work through that energy, right? And that's okay. If it's a marriage, again, like it was a 7-year marriage, well, then it's a 7 month to a year to really move through that energy. So allow yourself the space, and don't try to rush the process, but also don't hang on to the anger and the resentment. Just allow it to flow on through. So go get yourself a massage. Dear Archangel Raphael, please help me to know that I deserve to receive massages and other self-care treatments. So whatever it is, Leo, maybe it, I was, okay, yeah, all right, so here's what I see in my head, and then I'm laughing because, oh yeah, I'm talking to Leo. Go get your hair done, go get your nails done, a mani-pedi, something, that makes you feel your lioness self, right? That sense of, when I look good on the outside, I feel much better on the inside thing. You have do more research, which is interesting, because this to me looks like a card of studying and research about something that's really important, that is going to help you to allow to feel stability. So for those of you who it's not like you're grieving a loss, but maybe you're transitioning from one arena to another in your life, and maybe you need to do more research on the next job, the next place you want to live, the next school level that you're going to take. It says, dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for clearly and gently leading me to the information that I know will be for my well-being. Please give me the courage to be assertive as I take charge of my healthcare needs. So whether this is a healthcare issue or not, but okay, so the key is to receive, right? So I am open to receiving the guidance and the information that I need. I clearly understand the messages and the signs and the signals. And then you have exercise is key. So especially when a fire sign is a little stressed, a little anxious, exercise really helps you to burn through that, and it's very beneficial in allowing you to move the energy through your body so that you're not creating blockages and stops. So that's always something that's very helpful to keep in mind. All right, and let's see what one more. I say one more, but it's never just one more. See, it's never just one more. Okay, what do we have here? So, some more healing. We have the 6 of winter, which is the 6 of swords. Oh gosh, and you guys showed up for yourselves big time here. Positive changes are on their way. Again, it didn't happen to you, it happened for you. If you can release and let go of the disappointment of something that you thought was going to go one way and it didn't, or it was just time to grow and move on, that allow it. It is a positive thing. Okay, a welcomed relief from troubled times, traveling and relocating. So we have the house there. We have you, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Spring, showing up here. Brilliant, of course you are. Loyal, like the dog. Talented, friendly. Believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you. Be open to receiving. Wonderful people want to help you maintain a balance between work life and home life. And then you have the Eight of Autumn, and I think they're saying to keep balance, because the Eight of Autumn is like the Eight of Pentacles. That's where you're constantly working. But again, we have research. Okay, so we have do more research here, and this one says do more research before proceeding. So there's something that you've been trying to figure out, and you've been putting a lot of time into it. Put a little more in. Put a little bit more while you're trying to cleverly figure out what the next steps are. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school, apprenticeships, excellent craftsmanship, and long-term projects. But whatever this is, even if you're researching like a healthcare situation, or where you want to move, or a job change, or anything, that whatever it is that you've been, a little more research is needed before making those next steps that lead you to this new community feeling of being safe and secure. So keep working on this. Keep working on the trying to figure it out in the most clever way possible to support yourself, and be open to receiving guidance and help from others along the way. Okay, so let's get you one last piece of advice here that came flying out, but this one wants to come too. So we have Spirit, heavenly assistance from your angels and guides. So you have a lot of support coming in. So really paying attention to your intuition, keep doing the research, and allow yourself to be guided to the information that you need. And you have the sun. Of course you do, Leo. The golden energy of the sun brings fame and fortune. So, so this is the Merkaba. That's Spirit, and the sun, this is your energy of self-confidence and self-worth and self-value. Really, really allow yourself to feel good about yourself. So go do something nice for yourself that lifts your spirits, and remember who you are, and that you are amazing. You are a spark of the divine, and you can co-create with Spirit anything that you truly want to. Allow yourself the time to heal. Do a little more planning and research, and then go get it. All right, you guys take good care of yourselves, and I will see you back here next week for the Moon Astrology.